That's it, Tim. That is how you use a sniper rifle. You hit Napoleon West, Band-Aid for 64. Bentornati. Welcome back to the Cataclysm. In the last episode we followed Tim as he tracked a group of bandits to these woods. Our plan was to assault their camp at night when Tim can fully leverage the advantage provided by the phase immersion suit's night vision. That I should have bound to P, yes. So this night vision. However, if I turn this off, you can see that we notice a small fault with this plan. As soon as the sun went down, we noticed that it's not as dark as we thought. Maybe it's the full moon, maybe it's a very starry night, but anyway, we cannot really do a night assault in this condition. This is actually our vision range right now. If you take a look at here, it says lighting bright, so it's 1 AM in the night, but visibility is still very, very good. Fortunately, Tim is nothing but patient, so he's just going to sleep through this night, spend the day after probably reading or something like that, and just try again. So, see you in a day. There you go. Electronics to level 5. And we are very hungry again. And I think we are going to stuff ourselves up a little bit more on this 3 liters glass jar of fruit jam, which is going to last only for a couple of days. So let's just dig in. There you go. By the way, that didn't exactly fill us up a lot. But there's broth. We made broth. Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot more to... Because I would prefer actually to turn this broth into soup. Now that I think about it, we could search in the bushes around here for a second. I've bound a key for the auto search features. I never remember what it was. Actually, I did remember. F1 and F2. So let me set auto foraging set to bushes. So let's forage. And these bushes. Wait, this was something. Hickory root. With the auto forage feature turned on, you just need to step closer. Okay, wild herbs. It's good. Makes for good condiments. What I'm looking for specifically is eggs and wild vegetables. And also small cardboard boxes, because we still have a mission for that. Good old Dino Dave would love some of those boxes. Now, we don't want to stray too far, especially we don't want to go too much south, because that's where the bandits are. And we don't want to reveal ourselves during the day. That's it, wild vegetables, good. Now, if we just found some eggs. Alright, we are back at the Humvee. We found a bunch of fiddleheads, wild vegetables, wild herbs, And also, I think I picked up a cigarette butt. There it is. Actually, let's drop this. Also, hickory root and a pine cone. Can we extract pine nuts from the pine cone? I don't remember, honestly. Oh, look at this. Yes, we can. 1 minute and 30 seconds. And you need a chemistry set, probably to heat up the pine cone so that it opens. I think that's the reasoning behind it. Anyway, let's close this. Let's see, can we make some vegetable soup now? Yes, we can. 3 units of vegetable soup. Let's consume some. We're still not entirely full. Let's eat those pine nuts. Fresh pine nuts, 200 calories. Nice. Still peckish, huh? Let's have something nice, some cookies or something like that. Look, there's a small card box of cookies. Let's use the filters actually. Let me actually spell cookies correctly. Yes. Cookies. Nice. Still peckish. Am I getting fat or anything? Weight normal. Okay. We look pretty healthy. Okay. Okay, let's not stuff ourselves too much right now. What am I thinking? I'm thinking it's 6 p.m. more or less. Let's catch some sleep now because we're still tired. Let's see. If we manage to sleep for about 5 hours, that'll get us to probably after sunset. Let's crouch. Wear the blindfold. That should be in here somewhere. Yes, it is. And sleep. The alarm goes off. And outside is dark right now. It's not very dark, but dark. Maybe the sun hasn't gone all the way down yet. There's a raccoon here, and it's aware of our presence, and also this is currently our vision range. Let's eat something again. Let's maybe heat some of that broth. We are immediately slaked. We're still peckish. We have bacon. What can we do with bacon? Or pickled veggies? We may want at some point to start hunting for meat. There's a bunch of recipes that we can get to because we don't have any proteins. I have a million MREs. I could just open up MREs. Let's have some cheese, pretzels. Okay, full. Let me look at the map. Let me remember exactly where we are in relation to these bandits. I'm not 100% sure that I want to, let's say, go through the woods and attack, just because doing so I might come out of the woods and in line of sight of the bandits, let's say, without having full control of what's happening. An alternative would be to get back to the road, follow the road to here, to this motel. Well, not exactly to the motel because there's gonna be zombies. Then drive this way. And I'm guessing that if we keep the headlight on, those only illuminate in front, of the vehicle. And the point is, if you are not, like if the tile Tim is standing on is not lit, then he won't be as visible as an NPC that is standing in a fully lit tile. There is no such thing as light diffusion in this game. But anyway, like it also kind of makes sense. If somebody shines a bright light right in your face, you're probably not going to see them. Okay, let's try and do just that. This might not be the brightest idea ever, but I guess at least we can imagine that in Tim's mind this kind of makes sense. Oh, also, before we get there, let go of the controls. I think we want to take our new sniper rifle. Yes, the one that has an 18 tiles range. So actually, where the ancient K wield? Yes, the M110A1 +4 202308. Whatever. It's a huge string of numbers to say that it's a sniper rifle. And are we holding it? Yeah, we are. So take the wheel again. Where am I going? I need to go this way, more or less. Back towards hub 01. Let's try not to crash on boulders or stuff like that. This is the radio tower, and we never explored past this point. So let's not rush, okay? Follow the road. We find, as you do, as it usually happens, a 4.5 liter V8 engine. A pretty beefy gasoline engine. Do I want to put a note in the map? 4.5 liter V8 engine. Why not? That's a note. You never know when you need a big engine. I mean, if Tim survives long enough, maybe at some point we will want to build a death mobile. And we see a military body site with the usual stuff, and a crack which is fleeing, and a zombie soldier. Okay, as long as there isn't any extremely upgraded form of zombie, something that has, I don't know, flying explosive drones or something like that, I think we can safely ignore this and just drive past. Processor board. Okay, let's also try not to drive over anything. We may still want to take a look at the loot in there. Okay, at this point we can start going west. We're not interested in the motel at the moment. So there was a way to shift the view. For example, in this moment, I would be interested in shifting the view to the left, and I think it's with J, K, L, or maybe U, H, and K? Let me see. Move the view. I want to move the view west. That is capital H. Then there should also be a key for reset or center the view. It should be column. Let's try that. Yes, it works. Okay. I want to be able to have everything in my line of sight. Also, I want to go a little bit more south and line the vehicle with the tile where the bandits supposedly are. Is it this one? Yes. Okay. Also, I can take a look at this little mini map in there, which I rarely use, but should be getting closer. And I think we are here. Let's stop. Headlights are on. We see a cabin and a vehicle parked outside. It's probably a customized truck. There is a technical there. I actually don't know what a technical is meant to be, but it has spiked rams in front and a mounted M60 turret on top. No movement. Let's wait a second or two. No sound. And unfortunately, outside, I mean, it's dark, but it's not very dark. However, we have a maximum range of 18 tiles. So right now, our vision without the light provided by the car headlights, our vision is exactly 18. But I mean, we can probably shoot even farther than that. I don't know if crouching does anything, but yes, this is like range 25 currently. What if I started steadying my aim? Well, I guess precise aim is the maximum, right? It's not incredible. There's still a good chance to fail, but it's good enough. All right, how do we want to approach this? No, I don't want to center the view yet. But for sure I want to get closer. Maybe I will have to make noise. Am I crouching? Crouch. Okay, this way we make no sound, I think. So the brightly lit area extends quite a bit. The problem is I don't know where they are inside there. It says they are the tile. Oh yeah, of course. Southwest of where I am at the moment. Can I attract their attention? Maybe. I could try throwing a rock in a window or something. Let's see if this works. I will need to wield. I mean, a grenade is also an option. Now that I saw it, for sure a grenade is an option. Also, I just remember that I'm lugging a bunch of stuff around with me, like a food processor, for example. You know what? Let's drop the food processor before attacking. How about that? Alright, I stored a bunch of stuff, a little bit hurriedly, dropping stuff in the cargo spaces, but that's alright. So wield the rock. Now the inventory is a lot better. Throw this rock. I'm probably gonna throw it like backwards. Oh, this is my range? This sucks. Okay. Tell you what. Let's do this. We were brightly lit just for a second. Okay, I should be able to try and hit the... Well, there's a there's a tree. Spotted a pit bull mix. Where is it? In the woods. It's okay. Not worried about pit bulls at the moment. I'm worried about potential gunshots. Okay, throw again. Rock. Still can't get to that window. Throw. Rock. Come on, rock. I mean, I'm aiming, but there's absolutely no way I'm gonna hit this. Also, I cannot really aim. There's no way to like take careful aim, but do it. It makes a little bit of noise. Sounds like a gunshot. Ooh, look at that. A window just opened. So somebody heard the sound that the rock made. So maybe we can imagine that the rock maybe bounced on the wooden wall. So they're probably coming out. Let's wield our rifle. In the time that it took us to wield the rifle, somebody quickly jumped out of the window. And now we need to take a look at them. They are wielding a Glock. Napoleon West, the bandit. Alright. This is the moment. Recoil is high. Do I need... This thing has a... This thing... Probably has various firing modes. And also a tripod. Do I need to deploy the tripod? No, activating only detaches gun mods. Firing modes are just semi-auto, okay. What about aiming mode? I don't know what. So regular aim delay, careful aim, precise aim. Okay, I'm just switching between the various aims, but I can just press P at this point. Alright, let's just do the usual, precise aim, and shoot. A grazing hit. We hit Napoleon West for 7 damage. A grazing hit probably to the torso or the hoodie. Since they both are damaged or look damaged. Let's try again. They are trying to jump back inside. This is a nice hit. 41 damage. Don't stop now, Tim. The plan is working. You have them. Another good hit on Napoleon West. Unfortunately, his apparel that doesn't exactly reveal where we hit them, because really the big difference between fighting zombies or NPCs is that NPCs have body parts and damage is tracked independently. So for example, we may have hit twice the same arm, and maybe you just totally destroy an arm, but the NPC would still stand. For example, if they're holding the Glock with their right hand, and we are hitting his left arm, they're still very capable. So we need to score hits either on the torso or on the head. But as soon as we do this, the other window flies open. Somebody else is probably going to jump out of that window shortly. So let's try and dispatch Napoleon first. That's it, Tim. That is how you use a sniper rifle. Good hit. You hit Napoleon West Bandit for 64 damage. Napoleon West Bandit dies. And just as his companion drops to the ground, Lorenzo Bland, wielding a Kel-Tac PF9, climbs through the window. But Tim is ready. Lorenzo is already in his sight. Now Lorenzo must be really close to having line of sight. In fact, I think they know where we are. It's aware of our presence. So even though they have a bright light shining in their eyes, well, we are not in a very dark tile, so they can see us. However, they are firing at us with a handgun from something like 20 tiles. So we still have the advantage. Actually, it's a very round 18 tiles at the moment. Hostile survivors spotted. Probably means that the third bandit decided to show up. But let's not get distracted. Good hit. Lorenzo Bland was hit for 79 damage, and I mean, understandably, he's a little bit upset about it. Again, unfortunately, we don't get a detailed breakdown of the damage. And then there's Margaret Freeze Carson, wielding a short bow. Okay, I still think we are in no immediate danger here. We have the only really ranged weapon in this fight. So let's continue firing. Let's continue sniping at them. A grazing hit, unfortunately. They know where we are, and they are getting really mad. They start shouting, "Incoming, maniac! Watch you bleed out!" Well, we'll see who bleeds out. Shouting and cussing, right until the moment a sniper rifle bullet meets his head. Lorenzo Bland is hit for 103 damage and immediately slumps to the ground. Margaret sees his companion fall in front of her and shout, "You're gonna rot in hell, you piece of shit." But no, the only one who's gonna rot in hell is her. Alright, we can start walking normally again. Fortunately, our psychic powers tell us that there's no more bandits in the area, and that the next step is going and report our victory. But before we do that, let's check this place out. First of all, what do they have? Kel-Tec PF9. The Kel-Tec PF9 remains one of the most popular backup pistols due to its history of reliability, affordability and concealability. Chambered in 9x19mm, recoil is best described as unpleasant, and follow-up shots are difficult to place quickly. But in the end, it's just a pistol. Ooh, but this 100 rounds of 9x19mm are very interesting. Stealing from bandits? Yeah, of course. What else? A fast draw holster. This is interesting. And we are not stealing that. That's important. We're gonna get their gold ring for, I don't know, some reason. Orange soda, beans, and nothing else. And this was Lorenzo. No, the other one. I already forgot about it. More 9x19mm rounds. Gold bracelet. Oh, more beans. And spam. And pickled meat. What's a skid lid? A small metal helmet that covers the head and protects against cuts and percussion. Well, we don't need their armor. No, I want to do this. Okay. There's nobody inside, right? Broadhead arrows. Dark cola, pickled veggies. Modern rifleman. Do I need this? I don't remember if I have this. Let's take it. Small cardboard box, very important. More spam. Fast noodles and cereals. I mean, not that I was expecting these bandits to have a lot of stuff in here. But really, talk about being frugal. 2308 Winchester, that's nice. Cigars. Can we take... No, we can only reload the M60. Let's take a look at this vehicle. There's a little bit of gasoline, a car battery, the mounted M60, which is not in a good shape anyway. and spiked rams. A reinforced ram placed at the edge of vehicle to reduce damage taken in collisions and to increase damage delivered in collisions, if the ram is the first vehicle part to collide, of course. I don't think there's much we can do with this vehicle, honestly. Our job is done in here. Tim Knutson brings justice to the Cataclysm once again. Okay guys, it is time to take a break now, so thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in the next episode. Alla prossima!